So hello students, so today we are going to start a new topic that is called heat and the ways by which we transfer heat from one body to the another body. So let's begin with the topic. So first of all, let's discuss what is the meaning of heat. Okay, so heat means the form of energy that is transferred from one object to the another object due to the difference in temperature. Okay, so heat is nothing, it's just a form of energy that is transferring from one object to the another object due to the temperature difference. Okay, so this is called heat. So now let's begin with the process of transferring of heat. So how we transfer heat from one object to the another object. So this we are going to discuss the transferring of heat with the three processes. The first one is conduction, then the next one is convection, and the third one is radiations. So let's begin with the first process, that is called conduction. Conduction is the process by which heat is transferred from one body to the another body by the direct contact. For instance, look at this illustration. So this showing the process of conduction. So this is a boiling pan, and suppose this is your hand and you touch the boiling pan directly. So heat is transferred from that boiling pan towards your hand. So it emphasizes that your hand is a good conductor of heat as well as electricity. So your hand act like a conductor, and if we're talking about the entire process that heat is transferred from that boiling pan to towards your hand, that is called the process of conduction. So in simple we can say that the process of conductions mean heat is transferring from one object to the another object by the direct contact. Okay, so this process is called conduction. So let's begin with the second process, that is called convection. So what is the meaning of convection? So convection is the transfer of heat through the movement of liquids or the gas. So there is a movement of liquid or gas happens, then the heat is transferred from one object to the another object. So in simple words we can say that in convection the particle of the liquid or gas move from one place to the another place by carrying heat with them. For instance, let's look at this illustration. So what happened in this illustration? With the help of the burner, the water is boiling. So there is nothing to do with the direct contact and something like that. So let's take an example, like in a winter season, if you are near the fire, then you feel heat. So why you feel heat? Because of the process of convection. So this is the example of the convection. So this is the process of convection. So now let's begin with the next one, that is radiation. Now the next process is radiation. So radiation is the transfer of heat in the form of invisible waves like infrared waves. It doesn't need any medium like air, water and anything else. So let's look at this illustration. So what happened in this illustration? So just heat of the sun. Yeah, sunlights fall on the surface of the earth. So is there any medium required for the falling of the sunlight on the surface of earth? No, there is no medium required. So this is the process of radiation when the heat is transferred from one medium, that is from sun, through space to the surface of the earth, from one place to the another place, and it doesn't require any medium. So this process is called radiations. So students, we have discussed conduction, convection and the radiations. These all are the process of transferring of heat from one object to the another objects. So now let's take few examples to understand the concept clearly. So in first, heat coming from the sun, that is, this is a girl and he get the heat from the sun. Okay, so this is an example of radiation. Okay, the next one is convection, boiling of the water, as we discussed in our previous slides, that boiling of the water is an example of convection. So this is a convection. And conduction, when you are directly contact with the heat and another surface, then the heat is transferred from one object to the another object by the direct contact. So this is called convection, conduction and the radiation process, and these are the examples of these process. So thank you everyone. So today we covered heat and the ways by which we transfer heat from one medium to the another medium. So thank you everyone and all the very best for your exams, and take care of yourself, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe this channel. Thank you everyone.